It all started in the late 70s in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The concept of a tip line that allowed people to share critical information anonymously and be eligible to receive cash rewards if that information led to the identification and/or arrest of a wanted suspect was put into action. This program, which bridged the gap between citizens wanting to tell authorities what they knew and the fear of retaliation or reluctancy to get involved, saw immediate results. In the early 80s, a group of businessmen brought the concept to Houston. The mission was simply to solve and prevent serious crime in partnership with citizens, the media, law enforcement, and the criminal justice system. At the time, a young, dapper reporter by the name of Dave Ward saw its potential, adding a strong media component with crime reenactments. And before we knew it, Houston had an anonymous reporting tool to solve crime cases in the city and the county. Since 1980, thousands of tipsters have called Crime Stoppers of Houston anonymously at 713-222-TIPS. Those tipsters, who are heroes in my mind, have remained anonymous from the moment they call us to the moment they drive off with their cash reward. But today, Crime Stoppers of Houston is doing so much more in addition to that tip line. Through active partnerships and collaborations, citizen empowerment, and educational outreach, we are leading Houston and the state of Texas, and soon the nation, with innovative crime prevention and school safety programming. The goal is to help communities take charge of their safety. Starting in 1997, well before school safety was a national hot topic, Crime Stoppers of Houston was in our schools. Our Safe School program started as an extension of the Tip Line program, offering middle and high school students a school's first line of intelligence, the ability to submit school-related tips anonymously. Through the years, the program grew to include comprehensive and substantive prevention programming. Today, the Safe School program has become the Crime Stoppers of Houston Safe School Institute and stands as the hub for all things school safety related. From our powerful tip line, which has worked with students to prevent countless tragedies, to our ever-engaging student-centered crime prevention programming, the Institute currently offers an array of presentations for students and parents, as well as trainings for teachers, school administrators, and school resource officers. In 2013, the team at Crime Stoppers also began to think differently about the community. We created a robust Safe Community program that identifies and studies crime trends and began to proactively tackle these issues by offering free educational events, community-wide outreach, online engagement, media appearances, and much more. Our goal is to make public safety a common conversation in every household, and it is our hope that as we continue to grow, we will be able to reach every family with prevention information that impacts them. In thinking about victims, in 2018, Crime Stoppers of Houston launched the very first Victim Services and Advocacy program. The goal of this program was to walk with victims as they seek justice. And over the last year, we worked very closely with many victim families on victim-centered legislation. Through it all, Crime Stoppers is also always responding to the times and working hard to meet growing needs wherever they come from. One place where we really saw this was following the Santa Fe school shooting. As the state came together to look for real solutions, it was apparent Crime Stoppers of Houston had a tool that was working very well in the schools. Governor Greg Abbott recognized that, naming us in his School and Firearms Safety Action Plan and asking us to begin training other Crime Stoppers organizations across the state. We are now well into those trainings. As our board and staff grow, our community partnerships also grow. So has the involvement from our community members. Last year, Crime Stoppers created Leading Women for Public Safety, a group of prominent women who are shaping communities and are not afraid to have important conversations required to keep us all safe. Along with these prominent women, we've looked to engage the next generation of leaders through the creation of our new Young Professionals group. I often think about the Albuquerque peace officer who started Crime Stoppers in the late 70s, or the businessmen who brought the program to Houston in the early 80s. Did they know that one day Houston would be the community to take this program to its newest groundbreaking heights? That we'd be the first organization to ever have a Crime Stoppers headquarters? Did they know that we would be at the forefront of school safety, or working to contribute so much to law enforcement or to victims? that we'd be so intentional and strategic in protecting animals, children, and the elderly, or in thwarting human trafficking. I'd like to think that they'd be very proud. It is time for communities to come together without being political, without choosing a side, without an agenda, other than creating conversations that keep you and your families safe. We have always been here, thanks to our partners, as a quiet leader, but a strong solution. And we invite you to join us, because your safety remains our top priority.